everyone, my name is Carla and I'm a language instructor. The last message that I've shared was about Jehoiakim's life and the restoration of God in his life. I even made a comparison between Jehoiakim's life and the life of the child of God. There are certain points that I would like to emphasize regarding the life of Jehoiakim and the life of the child of God. When Jehoiakim did evil things in the eyes of God, he suffered the consequences. Now, referring to human beings, referring to the child of God or even the unbelievers, when an individual or a person commits sin or does a bad thing, there is always a consequence. Or there are consequences or results or outcomes. That is really automatically true. That's why he suffered the consequences. He was locked behind bars. He was being captive. When you do evil acts, you will reap the consequences. For instance, if you lie, you lose your joy, you lose your peace, your conscience is bothering you, you lose yourself, you are unstable. It destroys the trust. Of course, because you're lying. How can the person trust you? The person knew that you're lying and then the person will trust you again? No more. The trust is being broken. And also, you will have persistent guilt. You will always feel guilty because you lied. Another example, if you steal any kind of object or money, the consequences could be that you will be locked behind bars. You will pay the penalty. You will restore what you have stolen. You will suffer the consequences if you gossip. Okay, here's another one. If you use illegal drugs, that is really against the law. You will suffer the consequences. You will be fined. You will be put to prison. You will lose your joy. You will lose your stability. You are unstable. You feel guilty. And all the bad results you will reap. Okay, I think this is interesting for students. Failing to study leads to bad grades. If you don't study, how would you expect to get good grades? You didn't study. So the result is that you will get a failing grade. For reckless driving, it can result in accidents or legal tickets. Okay? If you gamble, you lose your money. You lose your properties. You lose your car. You lose your house. You lose your precious things because you are betting all these properties in order for you to win. So you keep on hoping to win. So what happens is that you keep on losing. So these are the consequences. My point is, when you do evil things in the eyes of God and in the eyes of man, you will reap the consequences. You will reap the bad results. Okay? So think about that. Ponder upon this. Before you do a bad thing, think of the consequences. Think of the bad results. What are the consequences if I do this thing? Will it harm me? Will I hurt others? Will it create trouble? Will I be in danger? Will I be put to prison? See, Jehoiakim did evil before the eyes of God, so he was imprisoned. He was imprisoned for 37 years. Jehoiakim was locked behind bars for 37 years. Now my question is, what are the evil things that you have done? What are the bad things that you have done that made you locked behind bars, that imprisoned you? What are the bad things that you have done and imprisoned you? Do bad things, you will reap the bad consequences. If you do bad things, you will reap the bad consequences. You will reap the bad results. You cannot just say, oh, I don't believe in that. Sooner or later, you will suffer the consequences. The consequences or the bad results will come knocking on your door. Hello, I'm here. If you do bad things, the bad results are accompanying you. What will you do to avoid doing bad things and reaping the bad results? Okay, there are many suggestions. There are many pieces of advice that you can do. But one thing I'm sure of is that hiding God's words in my heart, in your heart, so that you will not do evil things. That's the best way. Okay? You might ask, what word will I hide in my heart? Okay, I can give you one verse which is taken from Obadiah verse 15. Whatsoever you do will always return to your own head. Whatsoever you do will always come back to you. If you do bad things, bad results will come back to you. If you do good things, good results will come back to you. This is the verse or the word of God that will help us to control from doing bad things. Your deeds will return upon your own head. Your actions will return upon your own head. Simply said, your own actions will come back to you. If you do bad results will come back to you. If you do good results will come back to you. There are only two forces, good and evil. If you do good, then good results are accompanying you and good results will come back to you. If you do bad results are accompanying you. Bad results will come back to you. You said, oh, I don't believe in that. Sooner or later, the results will always come back to you. They will even knock on your door. Hello, I'm here. Think before you act.